What is going on, guys? I have talked about the power of multiplication and the power of having multiple accounts when it comes to trading futures and how powerful that really is. Going back just a few weeks ago when I started this video journey, my P&L tracking system with this spreadsheet, August 9th was the first day. I only had 2 fresh funded accounts at that time. Fast forward to today, September 19th, and now I am trading with 9 funded accounts. My goal has always been to get to 10 accounts, and I thought it was going to take me till at least November to get there. And just with some consistency, here we are trading 9 funded accounts. Now, it's only been a few weeks of consistency, but before that, I was struggling to stay consistent and to keep accounts alive. So if you're not getting, to 9 accounts quickly like I did, do not get discouraged. And keep in mind what I went through before that. So before that, I would take out maximum payouts, and that made it more difficult to keep the accounts. But what it did was it allowed me to have a free trading journey. Everything was paid for by the withdrawals, right? So I withdrew from Tick. Then with those withdrawals, I paid for the Tick account and the few evaluations I've had with them. Then I got into Apex. One of my first few accounts, I got into a payout, actually 2 of them. I got that 4K payout from Apex. And then since then, it's been easy because everything I pay for is already paid by the withdrawals from the prop firm. So even though if you lose accounts, even though if you're not profitable or consistent, you are still not losing your hard-earned money in the game. So keep that in mind, guys. It's not that easy. Do not get discouraged, but start slowly. Do not try to copy trade 10 evaluations to get to 10 funded accounts, because then when you lose those 10 funded accounts as one, that is going to hurt a lot more than when you lose 1 or 2 accounts. All right. So build accounts slowly and try to pass evaluations 1 at a time or 2 at a time if you can, to show yourself that you are able to be consistent and you're not just getting lucky. Because let's face it, we've all done it. We've all gambled on those evaluations, especially with 90% off. It's normal, but that doesn't prove us that we are able to trade consistently to get to payout and then keep the account after the payout. But let's talk about this week. And this is a P&L recap for September 18th and 19th, so 2 days. I want to talk about Monday though, because Monday was a crazy roller coaster day. So imagine this. Imagine having a trading career for a few years and you could write a book about all the unlucky moments that you've had. I mean, I could write a book about everything that's possible to happen to a trader as has happened to me. Power going out, getting stopped out to a tick or to a penny on stocks, and then the position reversing after you're stopped out and missing a huge winner, or being in the trade for 2-3 hours and then finally saying, you know what, screw it, I'm going to take my small profit, and then the stock or position going your way like crazy. I've missed offerings in stock, so I'm short a stock and then I'm holding it till 2-3 hours, I cover, and then the offering happens and I miss out on the huge once in a blue moon type of trade. All those things have happened to me. Now, the same thing with futures. Related to futures, you're doing an evaluation, you go a little bit bigger size than you wanted to, and then you get stopped out to a tick, and then you blow the account, and then the position reversing and going in your favor. Stuff like that happens to all of us, and we think the market is rigged and it's against us and they see our orders. But when you trade these futures accounts, you could just tell that market makers know what the rookie traders do, and that's why those things do happen. But going back to Monday, so all this unlucky stuff that has happened in the past was basically all reversed on Monday, or at least a lot of it. If I had a bank account with luck funds, so a bank account dedicated to just lucky funds, so I could use that and deposit it when I need it. So if something unlucky happens, or if I need some luck that day, if I could just take the money out of that account and put it in, well, I think that account is now depleted. I think I used all those funds. I took it out, lump sum, and I threw it at Apex on Monday. I was trading 8 funded accounts for the first time. So I went from like 4 accounts to 8 accounts pretty quickly. I don't even know how many days, but whatever. Monday I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 accounts because one bulenox is still under the safety net, so I don't count it in the spreadsheet, but it was 8 funded accounts. And I traded them in a group of 6 and a group of 2. So Friday, right before close, I flipped one of the evaluations. So I flipped the contract in there, and I did it on my main chart because I didn't have to. I had so much cushion on that just became the PA account on Monday. So on Friday, I had to flip a contract, but I had like $150 worth of cushion in that account. So instead of using micros, I used my NQ chart, and I switched from my PA account to my evaluation account in that chart. If you're not familiar with how Quantile works, I could show you really quick. So basically, right here, I selected my evaluation instead of my PA account, and then I left it like that. So you might already know what happened. But Monday, come in, a little tired from the weekend. I had a long weekend of work. Excited to trade 8 accounts. It's something I've been building for. 3 accounts already ready for payout. So as long as I don't have a red day on Monday, that'll be 10th day, and I could request a payout. And boom, the opening trade does not work, and I hold for the loss, and then I reverse my position and I try to go the other way. So I lost twice. Something I shouldn't be doing, something that is breaking my rules, and I was just frustrated. And maybe because I was so ready for a withdrawal, I didn't want to take a full loss on a day, and I was bummed out. Fortunately, first, the bulenox accounts won. So bulenox, I did make $525, I believe, on each account. Since I am trading the bulenox and the apex on 2 different charts, my entries are not exactly the same. Even though I'm trading the same style, the entries are a little bit different because I do it based on the opening volatility and all that stuff. And just because the price was a little bit different, or the entries were a little bit different on bulenox, that ended up winning, and winning very nicely. And I ended up making $500 something on those accounts. But again, I only count whatever is above the initial balance. So I was only able to count $202 out of the 1 account, even though I had 2 accounts. And yeah, we'll talk about the balances in a second. But I was really bummed out. Like, I was almost in shock. I was like, here we go again. Like, now there's only $1,000 left to draw down in these accounts. Coming back from them is going to be very hard, especially the new accounts. These had a little bit more than 1,500, than 1,000 drawdown, but not much. Maybe like 1,200, whatever. But I was like, here, that's like a $6,000 loss because I could request a $6,000 payout. And then I checked the damage in Rhythmic, and I see that all the PA accounts, for the most part, at 0. And then I see 1 account down 1,500, and then 1 account that was up, the evaluation that was up 525, the same thing as the bulenox account. So I sold 2 accounts on the Rhythmic Trader, which is my Apex. So with bulenox, I do not log into Rhythmic Trader Pro. With Apex, I do. And I saw 2 accounts were traded on there, but then all my PA accounts said 0. So I was confused. I'm like, did it log me out? Like, why is it not updating the price? So I log out, log back in, it still says 0. Then I saw negative 1,500 on one of the accounts. And like, you have the evaluations and you have the PA accounts all mixed in together. So I was like, oh my God, I am so lucky I didn't have my copy trader on. So it didn't copy trade into my account. So I thought I only lost $1,500 on one of my PA accounts, right? Then I'm looking closer. I'm like, no, it says Apex. It doesn't say PA on it. So then I sorted everything by PA accounts. I'm like, I didn't trade any of my PA accounts. What happened? And then I checked the chart on Quantile, and I was like, wait a minute. I did not have the right PA account selected on the chart. So if you're not familiar with how Quantile works, I think I showed it already. But yeah, here I had a Apex account and not the PA Apex account. So never copy traded. So instead of losing $1,500 on 6 accounts. I lost $1,500 on an evaluation. And that is a $9,000 loss I would have had. So all the lucky funds, I think I'm out of funds for the rest of the year when it comes to the lucky side. And I am so blessed. And I think things are turning a little bit. So when you are doing the right things in the trading world, right? You're sticking to your edge, you're sticking to your strategy, you're not breaking rules too much. You know, you're walking away when you have a bad day. All the right things that you are doing, luck will change, right? The luck will turn and things will get, you know, on your lucky side. Versus if you are doing the wrong things, what would have happened is I wouldn't have copy traded. I would have won on the trade. It would have been the best trade, the best runner. The runner would have kept going. I would have made $1,000 on this trade. And then I would have realized my copy trader wasn't on, or I was trading a Apex account and not a PA Apex account, only an evaluation. So that would have been the bad luck, right? And that's what would happen to you when you're just breaking rules. And then things will still happen in the bad luck terms. But I mean, that happened to me a couple of weeks ago where on this day, I lost by a tick, like partial fills, and then the rest of the contracts didn't fill, and then reversed immediately on me. And then one of the accounts I just held. But again, super lucky. And this is why I'm able to withdraw from this account, of these 3 accounts as of today still. And it was that close that I wouldn't be able to withdraw. And that's why we always have to stay humble. Losses will happen, and don't get discouraged. I mean, it would have sucked for me. It would have been very hard to recover, but I would have continued to keep going. And now I didn't plan on getting any more evaluations because now I'm going to have 10 funded accounts by end of this week because I already passed one more. But now tomorrow's FOMC. I'm thinking about buying a couple more evaluations, maybe one with bulenox, one with Elite Trader funding, and one more with Apex or something like that, where I could continue growing the army of accounts just in case I do lose some accounts. I already have some in the backup. So maybe I'm not going to trade them all as PA accounts, but have them, you know, passed or have the profit target met at 6 days and just wait for that one day. If I lose an account, trade it and then activate it the next day. But ended up making $152 per account on, wow, it's 12 minutes already. So just to get to the point, $152 per account on Monday, just after this whole thing happened. I took a quick scalp. Again, bulenox, I was up like 525 times 2, but since that account was not over the safety net, I only counted $202 because I went over the safety net by $202. So this spreadsheet is only counting the withdrawable profit from my accounts. But technically I made 525 times 2. So last week I made 3,500 on those accounts and I didn't count any of the profit. And this week I'm already starting to count the profit because let me show you the balances of my accounts so you don't think I'm making these numbers up. So this is the bulenox account that now is at $3,141. So that is this one. On this one right here. So I'm able to withdraw $640 from this account once I get to Friday. And Friday I could request a payout for next Wednesday. So you could request up to $1,500 on this account. So I hope to get to like $4,000 worth of profit by Friday and then withdraw from it. And then the second bulenox account is at $2,158. So again, this has to be at $2,500. So then it will start counting on the spreadsheet. Before $2,500, nothing counts because I can't withdraw it till later in the account. All right. Versus with Apex, you could withdraw the initial balance. And my Apex accounts are right here. So you guys could see. We got from the newest to oldest accounts. So we have $395 profit, $412 profit, $412 profit, $1,058, $3,261, $3,353, and $3,152. These 3 accounts are ready for withdrawal. And I have a small dilemma. Just so you guys could see, everything matches here. I have a small dilemma. Do I request the payout tonight? The deadline is tomorrow. Wednesdays have not been great for me. Do I request the payout and then hope that it get approved tomorrow? Usually, last time I requested payouts, by next day they were approved and the money was gone out of the accounts. I have a few options. Take the money now, $6,000. It'll add to the 11.25K I have coming, hopefully by end of this week from Apex for the September 1st payout. The second option is to just trade these accounts tomorrow, try to get, $300 to $500 on the accounts and then request the payout. Second option or third option is to take out 1,000 per account, so I leave myself a lot of cushion. So there's a few options out there. I would love to take out 2,000 from these accounts just to be safe. I mean, there's a lot going on with the firms and just want to take my money when I have it. It's so easy to lose an account, and I've lost accounts in the past, and I even lost 2 accounts since I started tracking this journey. One account was at 5.5K of profit, so losing that account really hurt. And I'm still kind of recovering from it on the P&L side of things. Not mentally, I don't care, but on the spreadsheet itself, you could see the damage that was done. But yeah, still waiting for the payout from the September 1st request. I lost 2 of those accounts that I requested payouts from. So they're gone. So I can't even I gotta find it on the on my Discord somewhere, the screenshot of it, or I have emails from it as well. But yeah, still waiting for those payouts. And I know a lot of people are waiting, so I'll make a video on that as soon as I receive the funds or some kind of notification that the funds are coming or pending. And that's that. So yeah, 9 accounts, guys. 9 accounts are being traded. You guys could see small days, $152 per day or per account, $1,100 on the day. I mean, in just a minute or 2 of trading, 1 scalp, 2 scalps, power of multiplication when it comes to futures trading is quite amazing. But with the small days, it's just hard to get to the safety net and then hard to grow a cushion on the account. So that's the difficult side of it. But I would love to get to 10K on the week, and that would be the dream. Anything over 10K is just cherry on top. But I think with this many accounts, I should be able to get to 10K on the week every single week, especially if I don't have any red days. Red days will be 2 or 3 days worth of green days, so keep that in mind. And then these 2 days should have basically been in 1 day. That's what I've been making in 1 single day before that. So I scaled down here, and this I didn't really get a trade in at the open, luckily, because I would have lost. So I'm still grateful. But anyway, we'll see what comes by the end of the week, and I'll make a video Thursday or Friday. Unless I get a payout sooner than that, then I'll make another video. And again, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and thank you so much for using my affiliate code if you've been using it. I would love to do a giveaway. I've been saying I want to do it for a while. I would love to do a live stream. Maybe I should do on Thursday. I would like to pre-schedule it, and then on Thursday we could go live and do a Q&A, let's say at noon for 2 hours, and then give away a evaluation for Apex, maybe 1 or 2 evaluations to couple lucky winners. Obviously, I can't give away physical accounts, but I'll just send you the funds, obviously, for a 50K account. But again, thank you so much for the support, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Can't believe this is one of my longest videos I've ever made, but I think I covered some interesting topics of luck, and eventually the luck will turn and we will have some good luck if you do the right things at the right times. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.